my name is Craig. I'm Steve's best man. I'm very privileged to be given the opportunity of doing this speech now. Before I get into the speech, I'd just like to thank you all very much for coming out here, because I know it's such a long way. You've all spent a lot of money. Steve and Andrew, they really appreciate it. It's lovely to have you all with us on this special day. Anyway, let's get into it then. So now it's time for the best man's speech. Here's a few words I prepared at the beach. It's Andrew and Steve's big special day. Coxy getting married. We thought he would get. In an attempt to have you all in raptures, I've written this story in 5 special chapters. They're all very brief, so don't you worry. Like Coxy between the sheets, always in a hurry. So here we go. It's chapter 1. Coxy and me. Where did it start from? Playing football before school, aged 10 and a bit. Coxy looked awesome. Or was it all the others looked shit? That big ginger lad, tower of strength at the back. Every ball we played in, he'd head it straight back. As we moved on to comp, we formed a close bond. Stephen Cox was my mate. Of him I grew fond. We played golf at the Grange as our friendship grew stronger. He'd hit it straighter, I'd hit it longer. He always liked to compete very hard. But those 12 shots from the bunker made a mess of his card.
True story, right?
But at golf he was the best by far. But that time in the sand, he made us all raw. Coxy makes me laugh. He's the most random person you'll meet. Being around him, you're in for a treat. The crazy ideas that would come into his head. You'd think he was blonde, never mind red. Chapter 2, me and Coxy, as adults we grew, having fun, making mistakes, long before Miss Chew. Nights on the town, out on the pull, with Coxy and Ryan, they never were dull. Chasing girls round the zone, long before we had phones. A pound a pint, fist on a fiver, and then we'd walk home. Whilst Ryan and I were confident guys, Coxy himself was usually quite shy. Chatting up the girls with all our best lines, Mr. Random's approach had us howling at times. Stories from then will remain under wraps, but it was clear early on that Coxy had a thing for big naps. Theophis, the Leadmill, the Masons, even Prague. The stories we could tell you would never leave you bored. As we got older, our lives took different paths, but we'd still get together and have lots of laughs. In sales he's worked, cars, pints and food. He can sell ice to the Eskimos, sand to the Arabs, there's nothing he can't do. Working in bars and selling lots of cars, he met lots of girls who all had big bras. Stories he'd tell me I couldn't believe. Not for sharing today, I'll leave that for Steve. Okay, maybe one. I remember he once said he spent the night with a girl on the top of a bunk bed. That might seem quite tame for this saucy mister, but on the bottom bunk slept the girl's younger sister. He went on to tell me he really didn't care that her parents were listening right below them downstairs.
How low can you go? You were on the top one, right?
Steve, your face is the same colour as your hair.
A big umbrella.
Most of my memories are good as we've grown through the years, but life has thrown at us some challenges and tears. Never good with money and like in a flutter. Horses, dogs, bandits, casinos, he was really in the gutter. His love of gambling took him off track. Which way would things go? Would it be red or black? But despite his troubles, he was always there. When times were hard for me, he really did care. Whilst I went through my toughest years, he really helped me out through all the tears. The challenges we've been through make us the men we are today. Life is much different now, and Coxy isn't gay. Although last night I might think to different. Chapter 3 begins here, when life wasn't so clear, but the stars were aligned, and Steve had no fear. He worked at the pub, it was called Savile Square. Andrea was the girl, At the bar, a to me would stare. Every Sunday she'd be there with a gin and a smile, whom he admired from afar. But then after a while, a rare show of courage, he secured a first date. That's why we're here today, let's just call it fate. I first met Andrea at a comedy club, that's our joke. She already knew he was a decent bloke. She was a stand-up girl, friendly from day one. I could tell they would have lots of fun. Jokes, beers and curry. 7 years ago, I remember it well. He was so proud by her side, you could see his head swell. Chapter 4, TFI Fridays, Coxy's stag. By the end of the night, he looked like Chris Evans in drag. We played a few games. I can be quite a joker, but this is better than him losing at poker. From pub to pub we crawled, some dares he would do, before he could rightly stand by his tune. Whipped with a bell, dancing in the rain in a bra, singing out loud, stood on a stool in a bar. I said, maybe, I don't really want to know. That's exactly how he sang. The thing about Coxy is he's such a brave guy, snorting salt, downing tequila, even lemon juice in his eye. I'll show you a video later, it's not pleasant. As he got drunker, in me he'd confide about how marrying Andrea filled him with such pride. And as the evening wore on, and the drinks packed a punch, all over the floor he showed us the contents of his lunch. Again, we were hanging the day after, the hangover cost us dear, but all part of the memories, because this is Coxy's year. It all began on New Year's Eve. We had a party with Andrea and Steve. Coxy dancing to Van Gerwen like the darts that he follows. Andrea showed us that she spits and never swallows. 2018 continued, and as big Rotherham fans, when the Millers got to Wembley, we had to make plans. We've both got red and white in our blood. We shout when they're bad, we sing when they're good. But Coxy's singing is so bad. X Factor, no chance. Britain's Got Talent, no way, he can't dance. So in May, we saw the Millers bask in sun and glory. Getting married today, England win the World Cup. Wow, what a story. 2018 has been rammed full of sun, fun and beer. Like Vicky keeps saying, this is Coxy's year. Chapter 5, here we are, in such beautiful places. It's been a pleasure sharing it with you, seeing the smiles on your faces. I've been full at the pun, lots of sun, fun, food and beers. Now it's time to have my friend Steve in tears. With his beautiful bride stood by his side, I'm over this moon for this special guy. Being asked to be best man, a highlight of my life, witnessing first-hand Steve wed his wife. Many more memories we'll continue to make, hopefully as funny as when he fell in the lake. But now this speech must come to an end. To this special couple, best wishes I send. The journey Steve's been on, think back if you can, but then he met Andrea who's made him a man. Look at her glow, how beautiful she looks, but the big question is, Cox two or two cocks?
So again, just as Craig just mentioned, first thank you for you all coming to our special day, and this is our special place, and hopefully you will enjoy Villamora Tivoli Hotel as much as we do. Myself and my wife. Well, where do I start? Well, we did it, Sue. We got your daughter to marriage, and she's also in a dress. Things like this just don't happen. Yeah. Andrea, you look stunning. Yeah. I love you. To the bride. To be fair, I don't scrub up bad either. So I could stand here and say 1,000 words, but it would not describe how happy I am. Andrea, what can I say? You are the most beautiful and caring person I know. The little things which seem to go unnoticed do get noticed. And this poem I have written, in my opinion, is us. I love you not only for what you are, but for what I am when I am with you. I didn't like that, I asked Andrea last week 3 words to describe it. She said, frustrating, indecisive, and last minute. So, just something for you to think about.
I agree with you there, Andrea.
So, moving on to the bridesmaids, I'd like to thank you for being bridesmaids, and both mothers look fantastic, as do all our guests. So I'd like to raise a glass to both mothers, my mum and Andrea's mum, the bridesmaids. So I'd like to raise a glass. Bridesmaids and mums. We have a little gift for you each. Sorry.
I dropped me earlier.
It's not fragile. Okay, you going to open it now or in a bit? Open it now. We met in a pub, surprisingly. Savile Square, like Craig said earlier. I worked behind the bar, Andrea was at the bar. This was the day before social media, phones. Well, there were some people with phones, but basically I just asked if you wanted to go for a drink, and the rest is history. We went to the Glass House in Barnsley for our first date, and the same night Andrew was ironing my shirt. She worked next day. Oh yeah, next morning, yeah. We've travelled in the 7 years we've travelled. We've been far and wide. We've been to Dubai, Vegas, San Francisco, Barcelona, Villamora. The list goes on. But the most important was New York. This is where we got engaged, at the Empire State, and then we went on to buy the ring on Fifth Avenue. Strangely, we got engaged the same year Rotherham got promoted. And now, married the same year, Rotherham got promoted. There are so many people that I would like to thank, but my mum, without you, I would not be here. Yep. And I hope I have done you proud, and I hope my dad will be proud of me as well. Decision to get married. Michael? Jokingly mentioned this, and it went from there. At this point also, I'd just like you to just have a moment just to share for absent family and friends. So if we'd just like to raise our glasses to people that we're thinking about every single day. Thank you. Best man, Craig. I can't wait for your speech. That's what it says here. You've done speech. And I apologise in advance, but you've done it already. What can I say? I am lucky to have you as my best man and best mate. Andrea, you are my best friend. The difference, I also get to touch my best friend's boobs.
Andrea's.
Craig is quite competitive. We played golf on Friday, and he nearly beat me for the first time. I beat him by 1 shot. So nearly. But what can I say? The speech basically proves what such a gentleman he is, what a good mate he is. So to be fair, that sums up you, Craig. So I look forward to being your best friend for the next 40 years. Okay. So this is my year, possibly our year. So I'd just like to really say, enjoy your meal, enjoy the rest of the evening. Thanks for listening to me, and obrigado. Okay. Right, you can take your jackets off if you like.
Yeah, you mean you can?